I will start with the challenges before I go to advice. Many sickle cell patients come down with several problems. There are several problems. I mean, if we can be sincere to ourselves, sometimes even taking anti-malarial drugs can be challenging for us. And that means maybe you're giving drugs for 3 days and then you're told to go and take the drug for 3 days, anti-malarials. Sometimes if you feel better after 2 days, you will abandon your medicine and go your way. Say, I'm fine. I know they take. But most of them, in fact, all of them have to be taking drugs daily for life. So if you put yourself in their shoes, you will understand what they are going through. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. And people living with this, they are fighters. They are fighters, and they should be applauded. It's not when people say, "Oh, why are you not taking your medications? Why don't you take your medications?" Even me, when I say it knowing that it's a challenge. They are living with a very heavy burden, and they should be applauded. And please, even while we are here, please, can we just give a round of applause for them? It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. I must say that it's not an easy thing. And so that brings me to the part of the challenges they are having. Of course, we know that today many of them are on so many medications. Some of them are on the drug hydroxyurea. These are expensive medications. Some of them are expensive. And you know, today's Nigeria, the exchange rate, drugs are becoming more expensive. Many people will decide to choose feeding to buying their medications. And that puts them in a quagmire, puts them in a very disadvantaged position. So anyhow they can be helped in that regards too. We are willing to write many of the drugs if you could help us even get more people to donate so that they can have some of these drugs free. It's not an easy thing living in today's Nigeria and having to buy medications when you are meant to also feed. So these are issues they are having. And of course, I call on people. We do a lot of drives, including blood drives, because some of them will also need blood transfusion. And our Nigeria, the Nigeria of today, you know that many people don't donate blood freely. Many people are commercial blood donors. And it's a very difficult place. And then you're telling somebody, oh, in today's Nigeria, go and you need blood. And then you now tell them they go to get blood and they are being told 25,000, oh, bring 30,000 for 1 unit. And probably the person needs 3 units of blood. The person will feed, the person will need medications. It's not an easy place for them and for their families. In fact, one of them that just said something now, I'm not going to be specific on who. My mind is already thinking, okay, we might have to do an exchange blood transfusion for that person. That means we are going to remove...
One of the persons here?
Yes, I'm not going to go missing. So that means we are going to have to remove, for some people, remove 8 units of blood and put 8 units of blood in that person.
Wow.
Do you know what that means? Just thinking about it.
Wow.
Is mind-boggling. Think about the amount the person is going to spend. Think about the possible reactions that could happen. If you think about all these things, you know that they are living in a very difficult place. It's clear-cut. The only thing that is that we are still pleading, even with government, anyhow they can help to subsidize whatever we are giving to them, it should be done so that they will live better. But living all that, there are so many challenges. Let me tell you the truth. For anybody living with sickle cell anemia, any organ in the body can be affected. Any organ, from the brain to the heart to the eyes, the ears, any organ can be affected, even the skin. So that we have sickle cell nephropathy, that's for the kidney, sickle cell cardiomyopathy for the heart. Because the basic thing is that what sickle cell does is that it goes and blocks the blood supply to any organ. And if it blocks that blood supply to that organ, the organ could start having problems. So it just goes to show you anything, any organ in the body can be affected. So anyhow we can help, please, both spiritually, morally, financially, it should be done so that it can help them come out of the problems they're having. And then as an advice to them, we always try to tell them, those that meet me when I'm in clinic, though me because of administrative, but still sometimes I go sit down and I talk with them. Those of them that come around us, one of the major things, like you had mentioned, avoid cold as much as possible. Avoid cold, but we don't stop at avoiding cold. Also, it's about extreme of weathers. You should also avoid warm environments, very warm environments. Why? Because if they're in very warm environments, they could sweat, and as you're sweating, you're losing water. As you're losing water, the blood will be thick. If it becomes thick, the cells can easily sickle and now cause blockade of the blood vessels. So extreme cold is not good. Very warm weather is not good, so that you are not sweating too much. At the same time, one needs to still drink a lot of water to allow the flow of blood to, that's just in a layman term, for the flow of blood to be easy so that there will not be blockade of vessels. That's that. And also, of course, taking the medications to help the bone marrow to be producing blood. And any other medication, there are other medications that we give that can help boost blood production and help them be in a stable state. Also, we give, for some people, we give them, depending on what the person is having, whether antibiotics or any other thing that helps boost production. We give all that.